There are a few castings that I've done more than once. However, this one is the most prolific. Of course, I restored it once. A really long time ago, when I first started doing this, I painted one black. I did one that was metal flake red. And when I found out Steve McQueen owned one, well, I had to do his car just because. I mean, it's Steve McQueen. I even moved the steering wheel to the left side. I also know Eric Clapton has a silver one, and I still have one casting left. Aside from that, it's a pretty cool car. It seemed like every time I bought a lot of Matchbox cars, it had one. It's a Berlinetta 250 GT Lusso, or GTL. The car had pretty typical lines for European sports cars in the 60s. That's not to say that it wasn't a pretty car. It was nice enough that it was voted like the 10th most influential sports car in the 60s. As a 1-75 issue, Lesney actually only produced it 2 times, at least according to my source. That was in 1965 and 1969. So they must have made a ton of them, and that's probably why I had about 6 of them. There are variations in the wheels, the color, and the later castings have headlight cowls. It did make it into the Superfast era, but not for very long, and if you have one of the Superfast without a tow hook, don't fret, they made them without the tow hook at the end. When Jay published his invite to build a Ferrari, I figured why not? I love restoring these things, and this is one that's probably from the 65 batch, so it's almost 60 years old. It was stripped and cleaned. I did not file or alter the casting in any way. The base coat is silver duplicolor. The paint is Spectra Flame Green, and it was top coated with Minwax Clear. Piece of history. This is Time Rider, and I'll leave the light on for you.